Hi everybody and good morning. It's Dr. Bob here, getting ready to go teach my class at the local community college. Just want to take a few minutes and talk to you about what's going on this week in week 9. As you can see, it's going to be a pretty busy week aside from the usual assignments, your quiz, your discussion board. You're being asked to complete your term paper. And I hope that all of you have had an opportunity to at least look at the assignment, look at the instructions and the guidelines and the rubric, or whatever you want to call these things, because that is how I grade this assignment. Now, as I said last week, this course is called Self and Society, and so as a result, it's an opportunity for you to explore how you have become a product, if you will, of society. And remember, there's two different ways to look at this if you think of it from these grand theoretical perspectives. There is like the functionalist perspective, which looks at it from the idea that society shape the individual. And for a large part they do, particularly family, the basic agent of socialization, education, the economy, religion, polity, social media. So I want you to take up this opportunity to see how those institutions shaped you. Now, you don't have to talk about all of them, but at least comment on them and make sure you cover the most influential ones, whether it was a family member, a favorite teacher, somebody in the service you were with, good and bad, right? It doesn't always have to be positive influences. There's certainly plenty of enough negative influences out there as well. So, take an opportunity to talk about that. And then there's also what we call the interpretive perspective. Symbolic interactionism is one where the qualitative side of it says, yes, the social institutions do produce the individual, if you will, or influence the individual, but the individual, as we have seen throughout history, has a chance to influence the institutions. So, if you have that experience in your past, if there was that opportunity to talk about that, then be sure you include that. And finally, I want to say this about references. Now remember, the dictionary is not an academic reference. You're in college now. That might have worked when you're in high school. According to Webster, this is college now. So don't use the dictionary as a reference. If you need a sociological concept that you want to introduce or talk about, by all means, use your textbook. Or, there's plenty of other textbooks now. You're probably not like me. We have, I don't know if you can see my bookcase there. I have hundreds of sociology textbooks. But, if you can go online, if you have access to an online library, excuse me, this morning. Or if you can actually go into a physical library like at UCLA or somewhere and use those academic journals or books as your references. Now, again, I don't have a problem using website links if you want to include those. Those are fine. Do me a favor, though, because I've seen students do this too many times. They'll include a link as a reference, and I'll go to that link to check out an article or whatever it is they're referencing, and I'll think, well, this has nothing to do with what they're telling me in their paper. So make sure you actually read the article if you're going to cite it. And again, use proper ASA or APA citation methods. You can look those up online or go to PurdueOwl.com. They'll help you there as well. But if you have a question, just pull up a research article, a sociological research article, or even a psychology research article. Go to the very end, look at the reference section, or if you're looking through the article, the literature review section of it, it'll tell you how to cite an article. I don't think most of you have a problem with that. So anyway, that's about all I've got for you this morning. You can see my buddy Shelby in the background there. She wants to get in. What is it about cats and closed doors, right? I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.